You're listening to the John and Heidi Show. Now, featuring the wit and wisdom of Dan Farris.
Okay, dudes, let's walk this sucker.
On Sunny 93.3.
Sunny 93.3. Thank you so much for listening to the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Mr. Dan Farris. How you doing, mister?
Hey. Heidi.
Heidi.
Ever notice I always address Heidi first?
Yeah, it's ladies
Moving
first.
on to that.
That's good. It's a good thing.
I know you guys both have, this is really stupid. You guys have like parents and stuff?
We do, yeah.
And brothers and sisters. Yeah. Okay. This is National Sibling Day.
Oh, nice.
I guess I've never thought about this. I was reading a little bit about it. It says, if you've got a brother or a sister, or mix it, match it, whatever, that is usually the longest relationship you will ever have.
Yeah, probably because your parents, if you all live to be, a long, long time old.
Yeah.
They're not going to.
A long time old.
Long time old.
That's the technical term for you're going to be an old person.
And the Hallmark has a line of cards that say that right there.
Looking for the long time old section?
Well, that was kind of cool. So, if you got some sisses, some bros or whatever, give them a shout out. And
today's the day.
Pay homage. Sibling Day. Who knew it even existed, but there it is.
So now, as a parent, you're not supposed to have a favorite child.
Oh, that's a lie.
But as a child, it's okay to have a favorite sibling, right?
I only have one, so he's my favorite.
Yeah, it's easy for you.
There's a pecking order. Well, it was 5 boys in my family.
Yeah.
And I'm the second one. There's Oogs, me, Buddha, Gordo, now deceased, rest his soul, and then Binky. And when it's all boys, it's a beat down.
Yeah.
The older beats the one under him, then he beats it. Seriously, it was just hilarious. And we've always felt bad for the youngest. Bank, he had no one.
He had to hit the neighbor kids.
Yeah, he did. He had to go like rent a friend. It was too bad.
Well, happy sibling day to all, and to all a good night. Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Mr. Dan Farris.
Is your credit card a good fit for you? How did you even get the card you have now? Was it mailed to you? Those are usually the worst cards. They typically have higher fees and rates. Someone has to pay all that postage to mail out millions of cards every day. If you like a better credit card, check out the website bettercreditcards.net. This is a great place to find the cards that are usually a better fit for you. Bettercreditcards.net. That's bettercreditcards.net.
Sunny 93.3, time now for manly men doing manly things in a manly fashion.
Manly man are we.
And this report just out, and I think it's timely. Hey, guys, you know what? If you're into your fast cars and your cool-looking stuff and flashing your money around, brand new report says, hey, you know what? The ladies ain't necessarily down with that.
No kidding.
And here's what happened. It was kind of a weird little test they went through here. It says, according to Daniel Kruger, he's a faculty associate, University of Michigan, in a study, 2 groups of undergraduate students rated 2 fictional men on their perceived dating and parenting skills, interest in relationships, and attractiveness to others. Both men had the same budget, but frugal Dan, made-up name, spent his $20,000 on a car, especially for reliability, while flashy Dave bought a $15,000 car, but then took the additional $5,000 to pimp the thing out with larger wheels, paint job, a smoke and sound
that's ridiculous.
system. See, immediately, isn't that interesting?
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
I'm thinking, I could buy a $5,000 car and put even more stuff on it.
Well, that's it. And the men and women who rated the flashier guy, Dave, just said, hey, you know what? We think he's probably more interested in just quick hit little hookup than affairs. Seriously. And I'm standing here today, right now at this very moment. I just had my car painted.
Way to go, Dan.
And I got a new sporty antenna for it.
Dave.
Look at me with the L on my forehead.
Mm-hmm. And then you got Thrifty John over here.
It is. So shout out to the Sunshine Girl, who apparently, but you know what? This completely mess up the cover. She loves my automobile.
Well, that's good.
She loves me. She loves my automobile. She'd do anything to get behind the wheel.
Oh,
No, I'm just quoting ZZ Top lyrics.
Well, this has been Manly Man doing manly things in a manly fashion on Sunny 93.3.
Do you have a pretty good sense of humor? You might like this. Early in the morning each day and every day, we share something weird to make people laugh at WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com. You don't need to sign up for anything. You don't even need to spend a penny. Just follow the page on Facebook and get a smile to start each day when we share the weird gift of the day. Not on Facebook? That's okay. You can see the weird gifts on our website too. WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com. That's WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com.
Sunny 93.3, time now for Water Cooler Talk, brought to you by Aqua One.
Okay, so we're all grown-ups here, right? One heck of an assumption. This, if it wasn't in the local news a few times a year anyway, when approached subject, but it piqued my interest because it just keeps cropping up. And this, of course, has to do with, world's oldest profession.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Besides politics. Prostitute just got busted in Sioux Falls.
Really?
Oh.
I didn't know we
I
had those
hadn't
here.
heard this.
And that's exactly where I'm going with this, John.
So
She's not from here.
okay.
She's from out of town. A few months ago, I read a similar story, and this is like a police sting.
So they were like, she just was visiting here?
Yes, doing her trade here. And a few months ago, there was a working lady out of Las Vegas, another one out of Omaha, also busted in Sioux Falls.
Really?
And I'm going with how this city has grown and all the money we sink into this and that. How do we not have our own prostitutes?
Why are we importing them?
We don't need our own, and we don't need theirs either.
Am I off on the
That's
wrong
where you
angle?
go with this? I thought we
There's
had
a taxpayer. I'm just saying.
pretty sure we
Keep it local, people. Keep it local.
Hey, Teresa Staley, I don't hear you stepping up.
Where's the Well, thank you, Dan, for that up-to-the-minute report.
Just here to help, John.
Coming your way in just a moment, we have John Schurz from Maverick Recruiting. We're going to chat with him about...
Perfect.
Probably not about the same thing we're talking about. No, we're going to pimp out some jobs. How's that sound? We're going to talk about some amazing opportunities. And also, I think today we're going to chat with him about maybe if you're looking for a job, maybe he can help you find that, too. We'll get all those details. It's all coming up.
Do you have experience working in the field? A real field? Maverick Recruiting has an amazing opportunity for the right person. You'll be running a late model 4940 John Deere sprayer this spring and summer. You'll have the chance to drive a truck in the off-season, earn between $60,000 to $70,000 a year, receive a sign-on bonus, and get paid to relocate to this growing community just outside the Sioux Empire. This exciting opportunity comes with a large benefit package with great insurance, IRA with a great company match, paid holidays, and more. Connect with Maverick Recruiting today for this great opportunity at MaverickRecruiting.com. That's MaverickRecruiting.com.
Sunny 93.3, thank you so much for listening this morning. We have John Schurz with Maverick Recruiting joining us. How you doing, sir?
Good. Good morning, John.
Well, good morning to you. Now, we spoke last week, and we talked about some really cool jobs that you have around the Midwest, and I'm assuming you probably have still some pretty cool jobs too, right?
I do. The accounting position I was talking about was filled this last week. I was just about had one of the mechanic positions filled, but I still have some of those open this week. I took a different position yesterday, an outreach, kind of a salesperson for a multimedia type company that can help small to medium-sized businesses reach out on social media with their advertising plans, whatever it takes to
kind of a marketing background then for that.
Yeah, that'd be helpful. Somebody that's not afraid to meet businesses.
Nice. And then one of the things that we're going to talk about today is people, because you've got some amazingly talented people that you work with. And if somebody listening is maybe looking for people, you've got some really cool people that might be a good fit for them, don't you?
Right. Like we were just at a meeting earlier, you and I together, and one of the people we're dealing with would be a perfect corporate trainer.
Yeah.
For a company, maybe 100 to 200 person company. But really anybody that needs a trainer, he would be the guy.
A lot of strategic thinking and military background, just a real sharp dude.
Yeah, he's got the value set that would make a company thrive. He'd be the kind of the face of the company within all the personnel and get the points across that need to be
So somebody listening that maybe has a company that they've had some growth, they've grown, but maybe they're just plateaued and they're trying to get to that next level. This could kind of be a person to help them get there.
Exactly. Yep.
How does that work? If I'm looking for a job and I go to your website and I kind of see all of the different things that are there, oh, hey, I can apply for this. But how does it work if I'm looking for people? Is the process the same or is it different?
No, just reach out to me. My phone number is best. I've got my cell with me all the time. I'm hearing from companies and a lot of different candidates any time of the day. I don't shut down.
We'll give the phone number here in a little bit so you can reach out to them. Are there some other people that you have on your roster right now that might be a really good fit for somebody listening?
I do have a nurse, an RN, that's keeping her eyes open. The big companies in town usually don't need any help finding nurses, but there's some independents around the area that if you're looking for nurses or any staff, reach out to me as well.
And when it's time to add people to your staff, if you reach out to Maverick Recruiting, you make the whole process a whole lot easier, don't you?
Yeah, it's start to finish. We'll qualify the candidate, so we have a presentation for the companies. And we do it the other way around. If a company has a job, I'll ask just as many questions. It's all about listening to what the company has to offer or what the candidate has to offer. It's not always the degree or a certificate. It's a ton of intangibles where I can put my name behind somebody and find them that perfect position.
Now, if there's somebody listening from a different area that may be moving to the Sioux Falls area, would it make sense to reach out to you to find a good position to land when they get here?
Yeah, if you can have a reach outside of our area, call me by all means, and I'll put something together for you.
So what's the website to go to if they want to find you online?
John at Maverick Recruiting is my email. MaverickRecruiting.com is the website. And my phone number, 605-360-6504.
And the best way to reach out, would it be just over the phone, or is it?
I like the phone calls.
And you get to kind of visit with them a little bit and find out what they're made of.
Right. Yeah.
What's the phone number once again, John?
605-360-6504.
Thank you so much for stopping in, sir.
All right. Thanks, John.
And we're going to throw a link to all of his information on our Facebook page as well. So if you caught some of that, but maybe you missed the phone number, you missed the website, we'll have a link to everything there at facebook.com/sunnyradio.
If drug and alcohol problems are hitting you too close to home, you can get help. It's time for rehab. Your insurance may even cover everything. Learn more at timeforrehab.com. Get help for a drug or alcohol problem within 24 hours. Call now to learn more at 1-800-290-0759. That's 1-800-290-0759. Or get more information at timeforrehab.com.
Sunny 93.3, time now for entertainment news of the day.
Celebrities are fabulous. Fabulous. Okay, you guys, I know you're not huge sports people, but you've got to know who Charles Barkley is, right?
I've heard of him.
I know the name.
He's a basketball dude.
NBA superstar, and he just tells it like it is, man. I've been a big fan of Charles for a whole long time. Well, March Madness just wrapped up in the Twin Cities. I believe Virginia took it all. I don't know. I wasn't watching. Anyway, there's a big concert there, too, featuring Katy Perry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Charles Barkley's been booed a lot of times in his life, but Barkley, because he routinely beats up other NBA teams, and he's always on sports shows and stuff like that.
Okay.
He just says what he's got to say. But as far as we know, this is the first time he's been booed at a Katy Perry concert. Barkley took the stage at the free Perry concert in the Twin Cities during the Final Four. What started out as a kind, warm-hearted speech quickly devolved into, the crowd went a little nuts. Basically, what he said is, Minneapolis is a great town. It's a beautiful town. Actually, it's my hometown.
Yeah.
And he said, but I haven't been here in a really long time because, well, frankly, the Timberwolves suck.
Oh.
That's Minnesota's NBA basketball team.
Way to turn a town against him, man.
I don't know what he thought was going to happen.
Haven't been here in a while. It's mostly because your team sucks.
Wow. But do they?
There's probably some truth to that. If they were good, he'd have been playing them more often, and he would have been there.
Charles's defense, they're sitting at 36-44 on the year, 11th place in the Western Conference. 20 games out of first, and there's only a couple games left to play in the season, so Yes, Charles was correct.
Okay, see, well, there
They're
you go.
pretty awful, but there you go.
So is the Final Four, the March Madness, is that done now?
It's done.
It's over.
It's over.
Okay.
It is over.
Did I ever tell you my secret to having a perfect bracket?
You did.
Unbelievable.
You have to wait till it's over, then you fill in the brackets. Yeah,
Unbelievable.
it's so much easier that way.
There's no money attached to that.
Oh, come on. There is, too, if you get some gullible sucker like me.
It's true, because I got to say, when I was a kid growing up, and boxing was a very big sport.
Yeah.
My father was totally into boxing, and you could watch the Friday night fights, you could whatever. And I'll never forget this. He wagered with me on a fight. It was a heavyweight fight. Back then, 15 rounds. Maybe 11 or 12. I'm going, oh, yeah, okay. I think it was maybe like a whole dollar, maybe $5.
Yeah.
And he won.
Okay.
I would come to find out later through a snitch. Thanks, Mom. It was actually a rerun of a fight that had happened about 4 years previous.
All the way through. He's on the edge of his seat. Boy, I sure do hope my guy wins.
My dad, rest his soul. What a mentor. What a role model.
Well, Dan, thank you, sir.
My pleasure.
Again, Mr. Dan Farris with our entertainment news of the day right here on Sunny 93.3.